Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's pick a card reading, we are going to be looking at something that's changing for you, some changes coming in, something about changes. So pile one, you're going to be choosing this card with blue kyanite. Pile number two, you're going to be choosing this card with rose quartz. And pile number three, you're going to be choosing this card with the rainbow aura crystal. So pause the video now if you need more time, and I will see you in your pile selections. Hey group one, if you chose this card, it says the holiest temple with the blue kyanite crystal. This is going to be your reading on some changes, what's changing for you. Spirit guides, can you tune me into the collective of group number ones? Right away, I'm seeing some sort of like energetic upgrade because I'm seeing this as you, and then I'm seeing some sort of energy going into you, okay? Into your physical body. So, and because this card says the holiest temple, and the temple is your body, I feel like you guys could be experiencing ascension symptoms. You could be experiencing body changes. You could be going through some sort of hormonal changes at this time. Your body could be going through different life cycles is what I'm hearing for some of you. You could be transitioning into a different hormonal cycle. But I'm seeing that there's going to be some specifically energetic upgrades, and I am also seeing that you may be becoming more spiritual, because they're showing me the word holiest, and I'm getting as far as like religion or spirituality. I feel like you guys are going to be something changing for you is you're going to be looking more into the meaning behind things, or you're going to go deeper. I feel like you're going to be doing a deep dive into spirituality, also into your body here. Okay, maybe you're going to be doing research about, symptoms that you've been feeling or changes that your body's going through. I'm seeing a very like holistic approach to something where I feel like this group does not like to take medications, and you like to honor your body and do things like naturally and holistically. I'm seeing like they're showing me the movie like Eat, Pray, Love, and I don't really know what that movie's about, but that's what they're showing me with Julia Roberts. But I want to say it's like, maybe you guys are going to be start like praying over your food, or maybe, I don't know why they're showing me that movie, but maybe you just recently watched it. But I want to say that I feel like you're going to be working on like body, mind, soul, like the mind and body connection, connecting the dots about something here. I'm also getting something about your root chakra. There could be some work that needs to be done on your root chakra, maybe a clearing, something about the root chakra here. All right, let's get into the cards. I'm going to move some of this so I can put this card on here. Pile number one, please, Spirit Guides. Oh, I need to pick a tarot deck. This is the second time I've done that. Okay, let me get a tarot deck and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Yeah, at the back of the deck is the Eight of Wands. Sorry, I have dog hair on me. My dog gets all over me. But maybe some of you are getting a pet, because I just felt drawn to tell you that. So maybe another change coming in is maybe you guys are going to be getting some sort of pet or new pet. But I am seeing with this Eight of Wands, that's what I was seeing with the energy. It's like you're shifting into like a different reality, or you're getting upgrades. I feel like you're not going to feel the same. There's something about your feelings here, whether it be mental, physical. I feel like your world is changing. There's the World card. And remember, I was talking about you're moving into a new cycle of life. The World card talks about cycles. So maybe some of you are like going into perimenopause or menopause or something here about that. Yeah, Five of Pentacles can talk about health changes. There's something here about your body because the Temple is the body for me. All right, let's see. Pile number 1. What's changing for my pile number 1s, please, Spirit Guides? What is changing for my pile number 1s? The Seven of Pentacles. And remember I said about the root chakra? This guy's like digging in the roots, digging down, getting to the bottom of something is what I want to say. Getting to the bottom of something. So maybe you're going to be doing some research, looking into something to do with your body, or investing like more time into your physical health, or yeah, they're showing me Virgo energy. What is this? Give me more, Spirit Guides. Ten of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to feel better, like body, mind, and soul, emotionally speaking, right? And I feel like you guys are connecting the dots with like how you feel mentally has an effect on your physical body. So if you guys have been stressed out and then you start noticing that your body, it's taking its toll, or maybe when you look in the mirror, you're starting to feel like, you're aging or you're looking older. There's something about like learning about how the mind and the body are connected. Like I'm seeing somebody read books, like get more research done. I feel like you're going to be investing into yourself. This is a lot of like self-care, attention to, paying attention to like the warning signs or the things you're being told about your body. I don't know. There's something about that. One more card, please. King of Wands. Yeah, and you see how he's looking the other way? I feel like you're not going to look the other way anymore. You're going to be starting to pay attention to, and you're connecting the dots about something, okay? As it relates to body, mind, and soul. I feel like this is going to help you to be more in control, to take control over something here that's been bothering you. Yeah, I feel like you're doing research. I'm getting research with the Seven of Pentacles card. And again, he's digging. It's like digging for the solution, digging for the answer here, looking for answers. Five of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Five of Pentacles for me can talk about a lack of something. It can talk about, health challenges for some. If you haven't been feeling your best, I feel like you're going to take the time to figure out why. And it also could be that your body is shifting and changing energetically or hormonally. We already discussed that. But yeah, I feel like that's what's changing for you. You're going to be more focused on your health, your well-being, putting the right things into your body, eating better, sleeping better, seeing how it all correlates. What is the Seven of Pentacles? We got the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's something in your body that's like energetically needs to be moved, okay? I'm seeing this as like stuck energy, okay? And it's like you're getting to the bottom of this. You're understanding why something is like stuck or not moving, or why you're feeling the way that you're feeling. I'm seeing like the changes that are going to happen for you are going to be positive, like health changes, feeling better, getting to the bottom of a problem, moving past it, okay? And if you've been experiencing like headaches, heartburn, because I'm seeing like all these different areas highlighted, you're going to start to realize like how to fix those problems. What's changing for you is you're going to start to feel better. This Five of Pentacles is going to become, they're showing me the 5 turning to the 9. So the 9 of Pentacles can talk about good health for me. So it's like you're going from like not feeling your best to good health. This is very much about the body and the mind connection and energetic upgrades. What's the 10 of Cups? What is the 10 of Cups? The 6 of Cups. And how things that you've done in the past can be affecting your, everyday life. Like, for instance, if yesterday, because yesterday is the past, right? It doesn't even matter if it's one day away. Yesterday you weren't drinking enough water. You're realizing why today you have a headache from it. It's like you're past energy, past things that you've done, you're realizing you're putting the connection together and you're figuring something out here. You're learning about your body and you're learning how to treat it as this, holy temple, right? What is the King of Wands? The Seven of Wands. And I feel like also you're learning the things that you shouldn't be doing anymore. You're also learning to put up boundaries with people that cause you stress. I feel like you're wiping those things out of your life in order to feel better mentally, physically, emotionally. I feel like you guys are going to be doing some sort of a detox, okay? Maybe even the stuff that you intake, like when you're watching something on television, on the internet. I feel like you're blocking out things that no longer make you feel well, okay? Because you guys are taking some sort of a stance here to feel your very, very best. And I do see this change happening. I do see this changing from, not feeling like you're doing well to like thriving, okay? Going from survival to thrival, if that's a word. What's the Five of Pentacles? The Page of Cups. And this is like the surprise factor here. It's like when you take a look at all these factors, surprise, you start to feel better and things start to shift and change for you, okay? Overall energy is the Fool. I feel like this is the new journey that you're going to be walking on. This is like maybe figuring out that, dairy is a problem for you, or there's something that you're going out on this journey and you're trying different things. And then some of you may even start journaling, like, I ate this today and it made me feel this way. I feel like you're connecting the dots, and what that's going to do for you is you're going to start to feel way, way better, and you're going to get rid of whatever this, this can talk about mental conflict, but I'm seeing the number 5 again as a challenge, right? Whatever challenge that you guys are going through, you're going to figure it out, okay? By doing the work. I mean, so, we have to put in the work, but this is about what's changing for you. And what's changing for you is you're changing your techniques about yourself, and it's changing your whole body, right? It's changing everything within you. This is very much a health type of a reading here. I definitely feel like a big shift and a big change, okay, on the horizon for you guys. Pile number 1. We got the Fool again. Leap of faith, freedom, and trust. We just had that Fool card at the back of the deck. So you guys got the Fool twice. You're trying something new because they're showing me the number 0. It's like starting from scratch. Okay, maybe you guys are, doing a complete overhaul of your diet, of your life. You're taking stock here, and it's like you're having this trust that this is going to work for you. You're taking this leap of faith that if I make these changes, I'm going to change, right? If I change the internal, the external will start to, show up, right? Pile number 1. Yeah, and your pile number 1, it's like you're focusing on the self. You're focusing on self-care. You're focusing on, there's only one person in this picture, right? And you guys, you can't, give to other people when you're depleted. So it's like you're trying to connect this. Look, this is like remember I kept saying connect the dots. It's like you're connecting this. Guys, this is exactly what I'm seeing. Look, mindfulness. This is exactly the energy I'm feeling. You're connecting the dots to what I'm feeling in my mind and how it's, what the symptoms are that are coming out of my body, right? And I feel like you're learning that what you eat, because they're like, eating at this table, and your happiness level and your everything that you do affects the temple, right? Affects the body. And you're putting that all together, and look what it's resulting in. First of all, she's looking in the mirror. You're looking at all your habits, okay? And you're going to have a victory. It says hope, love, and art. I feel like you're going to start to love your life, and you're going to have this victory because you looked at this, because you cared enough about yourself to manifest. Here's the connecting the dots again. Divinity, creation, and manifestation. You're realizing that the habits that you do create how you feel, and you're being very, very mindful about how it's manifesting in your physical reality. All right, pile number 1s. Look, sobriety. Wow. So some of you may be putting together the dots about, hey, I'm drinking and it makes me feel like complete crap, right? And maybe some of you are going to decide to cut out alcohol and be sober, or cut something else out. It doesn't have to be alcohol, but because it said sobriety, that's what I'm saying. But it could be something that you're cutting out completely because you're realizing that it just doesn't make you feel good anymore. As our bodies change, I think they say our body changes like every 7 years. And you guys are seeing guys, look at this, self-care. This is it. This is what you're doing. You are taking care of the self, right? You are putting in the work so that you feel your very, very best. Pile number ones. What else? What else is changing for my pile number ones? What's changing for pile number one? Guys, I cannot make this up, okay? Body changes, okay? This is what I'm talking about. You're having some sort of like metamorphosis, or these upgrades are coming in. Ascension symptoms can be real, okay? Look up those things, because things are changing in your body and you're also changing it, okay? And the back of the deck is still sobriety. So some of you are truly cutting out and look, gracefully aging. Maybe you guys are getting older, right? And you're realizing that like, I can't eat the same foods. I can't, go out and party all the time. I have to prioritize myself. This is exactly what I'm seeing, guys. Pile number, and look, anything is possible now. It is possible to fix this. It is possible to feel well, even if you're, getting older. It's possible to age and feel amazing. Like, have you ever seen bodybuilders, at like, they started bodybuilding at like 50 and they're like in the best shape of their lives? Like, it's possible at any age to feel good, and that's what you're starting to realize, research, and understand. The seer of spirit, devotion, trust, and the universe. And look, it's number one again. You're focusing on number one, yourself, and you're being devoted. You're staying devoted. You're showing the willpower. You're showing up for yourself, pile number ones, and you're trusting that it's going to work. And you're also trusting the universe to help you to feel your very best here. Pile number one. Abundance and prosperity. And I'm getting like this feeling of, abundance and prosperity does not have to be financial. It can be putting in the work, because there's the bees. It could be putting in the work, and then you feel abundant. You feel like you're prospering. You feel like, you've hit the jackpot here, because you're starting to feel amazing. Something about honey, maybe adding honey to your diet, or that could be beneficial for somebody here. Yeah, infinite possibilities. You're exploring the different possibilities, and you're seeing how this is going to work for you guys, okay? You're getting this bird's eye view, this higher perspective. Again, connecting the dots and making yourself feel better. The seer of dreams, consciousness manifesting, and reality shifting. You're realizing that you can shift your reality by making some changes, and you're doing it, pile number ones. So congratulations on being proactive. Look, there's abundance again. You're going to be feeling good. And card number one again. 111 is definitely your sign. If you've been seeing that, that is your sign that this is definitely your reading for pile number one. What else is there? Whoa. Okay. All right, joy and love here, okay? And then there's success again, guys. You're gonna get to where you need to be. But I want to say with joy and love, you're realizing also that you have to be right in your mind in order to feel good in your body. You have to be joyful. You have to go out and do things that make you happy. You have to smile, right? Just the act of smiling alone could change your mood. Even if you're in a bad mood and you just smile, it actually activates something in your brain to help you to feel better, okay? And I feel like with the back of the deck being inspiration, you're going to be an inspiration to others here, okay? You're going to change your circumstances. You're going to, some people are taking control over like weight, and I feel like you're going to be inspiring other people to do it too, and you're doing it with grace, okay? Somebody's name here could be Grace, but you're also giving yourself grace. You're saying that like these habits didn't start today and they won't change in a day, but slowly but surely you guys can fix things that you want to fix. And again, the universe is helping you out here, okay? Because I feel like your spirit guides are trying to like fill you up energetically, okay? So they're doing their part because I'm seeing these like light orbs as like help from the other side. So they're doing their part on the other side, and you guys have to do your part here in the physical world, okay? You're co-creating your body to work the way that it should. We're gonna get some tea leaf tarot. For pile number 1, what are some changes? Are there any other changes? What are some changes for pile number 1, please, Spirit? Lion, time to act. It's like you're no longer lying to yourself. You're realizing that it's time to take action. Leo energy could be significant, and you're acting on it, okay? You're doing the things that you need to do to get it done. And we got Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. And I'm not getting something negative here. I'm getting that like you're not going to gatekeep what you do, okay? If you don't know what gatekeeping is, it's like you learn something and then you keep it to yourself because I don't know why people do it, but it's like you're going to tell people, you're going to parrot these secrets to other people so that you can help. Maybe even you guys might start like a mind-body wellness channel, okay? Or some sort of platform where you can help other people to, you know, feel their best, to look their best. I feel like you guys are going to do something with it, and you're realizing that this is part of, you know, I feel like you want to help other women, or you know, it doesn't have to be women, but you want to help other people. I feel like you could be the woman that's starting this, but I feel like, you know, for a lot of you, if it is something to do with like menopause or perimenopause or hormones, you're going to help other women and you're going to tell them your secrets, and you're going to really change the game here, I heard. All right, we got 2 more. Fan. Yeah, romance, celebration, and party. But I'm also getting like people will be a fan if you have some sort of platform. People will be a fan of what you put out, the content that you're putting out. We got funnel, a period of frustration and lessons to be learned. This is what I'm feeling. If you're going through something and right now you're frustrated, you will learn how to fix it, okay? And if you are frustrated right now, start making these changes and it's really gonna help you because look, good news, okay? It's gonna all work out for you, pile number 1s. And I feel like also, as I'm closing out here, they're telling me that you guys could be hearing good news. Let's see if we could get a card on what this good news is. What is this good news about, Spirit? First of all, it is going to be good news about everything that you do. It's going to help you, okay? It's going to work. But also, I feel like you could be hearing good news. What is this good news for the change? What is this good news? 6 of Pentacles. You could be receiving some sort of money here, okay? Money that you were waiting on. 6 of Wands. So 2 6s here. So maybe within the next like 6 days, something that was stuck with the Hanged Man at the back is going to start moving, and it's going to be like a positive, because 6 of Wands is also like victory, success. So I feel like you're going to be hearing some sort of good news within the next 6 days, whether it be about money or maybe you guys are waiting on like news, a job or something. You're going to be hearing some good news. All right, pile number 1, that is what I'm seeing. That is your reading. If it resonated with you, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Hey, group number 2, if you were drawn to this card, it says the darkest night. You're also drawn to the rose quartz crystal. So spirit guides, tune me into the collective of group number 2s. What's changing for my group number 2? Pile number 2, if you've been going through a dark time, some of you have been literally going through dark night of the soul, okay? And it's felt like this endless cycle, okay? Like it keeps repeating, or there's like a darker cycle in your, it doesn't have to be dark night of the soul, but I am seeing that for somebody. I want to say if you feel like you've been stuck on like a hamster wheel of darkness, I feel like what's changing is you're seeing that light at the end of the tunnel, that light, there's some sort of change here about getting out of a dark situation or a dark time. I feel like the sun has kind of been eclipsed for you guys. The sun meaning, the light, right? The light hasn't shone through for you guys in a while, but you're going to start to get a glimpse of that. That's what I see changing. The darkness is shifting, the hard times, because I'm almost seeing like this guy walking in, like, it's reminding me of a desert because of the sand. I don't know, maybe everything has felt like harder, and I feel like you're depleted here, okay, from going through so much. And because I'm seeing this guy like he's just searching for water. Some of you may need to drink more water in this pile, okay? They're talking about feeling like dehydrated, or but like, here's the thing, guys. I'm seeing all of these like footprints. It's like, I know that it's hard to go through dark things, but it's like you left your mark, okay? You didn't fold, is what Spirit's saying, and you kept walking despite feeling, depleted, or as if you couldn't, like, you kept walking in the darkness. It's reminding me of the Hermit card. Maybe you guys have felt very alone, okay? But there were lessons that needed to be learned. But what's changing is you're coming into the light now. You're getting out of this dark time. With the rose quartz crystal, you've learned a lot about yourself, about self-love, about how strong you truly are. They're showing me the strength card in my third eye. You're very resilient. And look, the wheel is turning. And remember, I was talking about the circle, right? Here's the circle again, except for the wheel of fortune. It's like it's changing in your favor now. But this was something that you had to go through, okay? Everybody goes through hard times. Everybody goes through, yeah, but it's like you're on a new journey here, and there's the circle again. Maybe you guys, like, because that's the number 0, it's like you're starting from scratch here, and you're starting this new journey. So the change that's coming in is you're coming out of this darkness into the light, and you guys are going to be walking a new journey here. All right, let's get in pile number 2s. I'm kind of excited here. Pile number 2. Yeah, when I said I'm kind of excited here, it's like I feel like you guys, once things start getting a little bit easier, it's almost like you're not going to trust it because life has been so hard for so long. So you're like, should I be excited? Or it's like you're almost waiting for the other shoe to drop, right? It's like you're on guard here. I feel like what's changing is you're going to finally be able to let your guard down. Ooh, the Lovers. And there's the Sun, right? The Sun's coming out here for my group number 2s. And what's very interesting is the Lovers, right? It's like there's another person here. So maybe you guys are going to be meeting somebody on this new journey here. Maybe you guys had to go through this dark night of the soul before you could meet your person. Gemini energy coming through, but I feel like this person was also on a similar journey, okay? And I feel like you guys are each other's like salvation here. Pile number 2. Yeah, and your pile number 2, like partnerships. I feel like a significant partnership is coming in for you guys. Pile number 2. 4 of Pentacles. And I feel like for a long time you were stuck. 4 of Pentacles is like nothing's moving forward, stuck energy, right? But things are, the wheel is starting to shift. The wheel is moving. We saw that wheel of fortune. You're getting off this hamster wheel. Pile number 2. Give me more, Spirit. What is changing for pile number 2? 9 of Wands. But again, remember I said, like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. I feel like because you've persevered for so long in the darkness that it's almost like your eyes are not adjusting. This is metaphorical. Your eyes are not adjusting to the light. So it's like you're still thinking you're in darkness. So I feel like you're guarded. This is known as the wounded warrior. I feel like you guys have gone through a lot of wounds, and it's like maybe when a person does show up for you, it's like you don't trust it because you've been, you've been through a harder time here, pile number 2. Overall energy, yeah, the 8 of Swords. It's like, remember I just said, like, your eyes aren't adjusting to the light. It's almost like you want to cover your eyes here, metaphorically speaking. You want to, it's like you're keeping yourself stuck because you're used to being stuck. You've been in this stuck energy for so long. But the 8 of Swords is about, being able to free yourself, but you don't free yourself. So pile number 2, I want to let you off the hook here. I want to say that, let yourself out. Let yourself believe that, good things can come, that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that you are coming out of this, that you are coming out of the darkest night into the light, okay? Yeah, 5 of Swords here. This is a lot of mental conflict, and I just feel like you guys, you don't believe that good things can happen. And your angels, because this is an angel on this card, your angels want to show you a different way, okay? A different way of being, that things can change, that life can be better. What is the Lovers? What is the Lovers? The Page of Swords, and this is about seeing something, seeing and believing, okay? You're going to believe because the angels are going to show you something here with this Page of Swords that you have learned, okay? Pages are students. You learn the lesson, you walk the walk, you did the work, and you're coming out of this, and you're about to see your reality shift here. So what's changing for you? You're shifting out of the darkness into the light with the help of the angels, and for some of you, you're meeting another person. It doesn't have to be love, but it's somebody that's going to help, make your days a little bit brighter. What's the 4 of Pentacles? 9 of Swords. This is the energy that you were stuck in. 4 of Pentacles, that was that stuck energy. 9 of Swords is about stress. And you see he's covering his face. It's like you didn't see your way out of this darkness. And some of you definitely were not sleeping well, okay? Some of you have been suffering with insomnia in this pile. That's also a change that's coming in. That's also something that's changing and shifting. You're going to start sleeping better because your nervous system is going to start to calm down, and you're going to regulate, and things are going to get better for you. What's the 9 of Wands? Yeah, you no longer have to persevere, okay, guys? So let your walls down. The devil, okay? The devil talks about fear. And 9 of Swords is anxiety and fear. It's like, I feel like you thought that life was always going to be like this, that you were always going to be in this fire, that you were always going to have to fight the devil. But the angels are also here, guys, and the angels were your first card out. The angels are going to defeat this devil for you. They're going to help you to move past this, fear, this destruction, this dark night of the soul for some of you, into the 10 of Pentacles, where life is easier, more fulfilling, right? But you got to let yourself believe, okay? Believe in the impossible, believe in dreams again, believe in humanity, I heard. What is the 8 of Swords? The Queen of Pentacles, because things will stabilize for you. Things will get better, and I feel like they're going to start getting better rapidly, because whenever I see a rabbit, I always think of speed, They like hop away, and things multiply. I feel like one good thing's going to happen, and then another good thing's going to happen, and it's like all of a sudden the blindfold comes off, and you're able to see that light that you haven't seen in so long. I keep getting things about seeing the light, okay? So allow yourself to see the light. Allow yourself to be the light. Even in darkness, guys, we can be the light. We can see, we can hope for a better future, right? It's all about faith, believing in the impossible. Yeah, the thing that's changing, yeah, look, that's the truth. Spirit's saying that's the truth. And with the card number 50, the number 5 is the number of change. It's also the number of obstacles. These things are going to be a thing of your past. And it's like your future is going to be very, very bright, because this is reminding me of like a crystal ball, right? And the light is in the ball. It's like your future is bright, guys. And I feel like you don't believe that. And pile number 2, I get it, but I also want to say, allow yourself to believe in the impossible. Pile number 2. Yeah, opening, because something new is opening up for you. First of all, you have bloomed, okay? You've bloomed into this beautiful rose. I don't think this is a rose, but I'm hearing you've bloomed into a beautiful rose, and it's like your life is starting to expand. It's starting to open up. You're not going to be restricted anymore. You're not going to be stuck. Things are opening. Opportunities are going to start to come in for you, and life won't always be this way. Wisdom. Yeah, Spirit is saying these were learning lessons, okay? These were things that you had to go through. We all have to go through. A lot of us go through a dark night of the soul to become wiser, to become stronger, right? To grow our souls. That's what this was. and you inspired your spiritual team by this transformation, right? By walking this walk. I'm seeing the voyage card, by, you know, going this journey. I heard going it alone. So some of you have really been alone, and Spirit is saying, the angels are saying, we're sending you someone to, you know, walk this walk with now, walk this journey with. You know, you guys had to do part of it alone, but you don't have to be alone anymore. Yeah, inspiration. Your spirit guides are saying that they're very, very inspired by your transformation, by how much you've grown, how you managed to, you know, stay focused and you know, do the most here, embracing this voyage, even though you didn't want to even be on this voyage. You guys embraced it. Yeah, it was like a long adventure, because I'm seeing a very long road. Maybe it was a very, very long road, okay? And pile number 2s, you're coming out. This reading is about the change. This is what's changing. Pile number 2, what's changing for pile number 2? Abundance and prosperity. Ooh, and that looks like that opening card. This is what you're opening up to. Abundance and prosperity. Maybe it felt like, you know, you were going to struggle for your whole life, but you guys are going to have some abundance come in here, and I'm loving it for you. I feel like, again, remember Spirit was saying, like, one thing's going to happen and then another thing's going to happen, and it's going to start to make you believe that, you know, life can get good again. The seer of nature, grounding, authenticity, and look again, abundance, guys. You guys have some sort of abundance coming in twice. Beautiful, pile number 2. And this is card number 2. So yeah, 222. And look, here with your heart at the back of the deck, I feel like your heart is gonna feel full again, okay? If it feels depleted, if it feels like you don't want to, you know, put yourself out there or love again or be open to anything, that's gonna change, and allow it to arrive. And you see the ladybug? There's good luck. There's some sort of luck, prosperity, abundance coming in for you for doing this work, for sticking with it. I feel like you've released something here. I'm seeing like a release of, yeah, look, law of attraction. You've released some sort of blockage, okay? You passed the test, you overcame, and you're attracting this prosperity in now. Pile number 2. What's changing for pile number 2? Support. And this card always reminds me of my spirit guides. There's been a lot of support for you on the other side, but you know how they say the teacher is always quiet during the test? Maybe you haven't been really connecting with your spirit guides lately because you had to walk this journey alone, right? This was you by yourself, and your spirit guides were always supporting you on the other side, but they couldn't do it for you, okay? And maybe you felt like, look, dark side of the moon. Like, why the darkest night? Why am I going through this dark time? Why do I have to deal with this? I feel like you guys really asked. I feel like this person's looking up. Maybe you were calling on your spirit team for support and you felt like they just weren't answering. And it was a mystery to you. Why are you not helping me? Why are you not, you know, changing my situation? But here's the rainbow, guys. You got through it, or you're about to come out of the other side. And look, the law of attraction. The law of attraction. And it says moon mastery. You've mastered this. You've mastered the dark night of the soul. You've mastered the darkness. And look how light this is, right? It's like, yeah, now you can get help if you need it. It says accept help. I feel like you couldn't get the support and help that you needed, but now you can, because you sat in the void and you sat in the darkness alone and you overcame. And there's that rainbow again. There's the rainbow. There's a rainbow. So maybe you're going to start to see a rainbow or synchronicities of rainbows. Pile number 2. What's changing here for my pile number 2s? Sobriety. Okay, somebody here in this pile, through your dark night of the soul, maybe you guys went through some sort of sobriety or detox, or it felt like a very, very dark time. Somebody in this pile may have like gone through rehab, and it felt like, you know, the hardest time of your life, but you got through it. You know, it's like you had to do the work yourself here, pile number 2. But you're coming out. You're coming out on the other side of that. It's just going to be a distant memory, right? And you're going to remember, and you're going to be inspired by yourself. how you got through this, how you moved forward, right? How the journey, how like you overcame. And look, guys, the sun, I've been talking about this. It's like you're going to finally see the sun again, right? Purpose, vision, self-mastery. Again, this was something that you had to master, and you did, because the sun is the yes card for me. You did this. You did the work, and you've mastered. And the changes, it's like you don't have to do this ever again. Pile number. Okay, that's a lot, but I'm going to take them. We got kingdom, earth manifestation, being here and now. There's something manifesting for you here and now. We got the Hierophant, loyalty, kindness, and guidance. And if you watch my channel, you know that the Hierophant is God for me. God was watching over you. God loved your loyalty, how you stayed true to yourself, how you stayed true to the cause. And God is going to be guiding you now with the guidance card. And the Emperor, initiative, authority, and leadership. Wow, it's like you took the lead in your own life here. Very, very strong person you guys are. Okay, with the Emperor and the Hierophant, it's like you took hold of your life, and I feel like you deserve these keys here, is what Spirit's showing me. Yeah, Judgment at the back of the deck. This is your rise. I feel like you had to be cracked open in order to grow, and now you're this phoenix rising from the ashes. It says fortitude, renewal, truths revealed. You guys are renewed, and you feel like, look, there's the Empress again. That's the abundance. It's like you feel this abundance that is going to come over you because you overcame. Pile number 2. Yeah, and you're going to start at the beginning, and look, these two popped out together. Beginning, it's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. You have creative ideas that get noticed. Build a nest egg for the future. This is that abundance. There's some sort of money coming to you guys, and it says wish come true. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries, it is just what you need. Okay, Spirit is saying that you may have wished for something that didn't happen, but they have something better for you. Okay, if you've been looking for work, if you've been looking for a new job, there's like some sort of prosperity coming in, and there's a wish that's going to be granted for you guys. So we're going to close out for pile number 1s with a final card. Pile number 2s with a final card. What change is happening for pile number 2, please, Spirit Guides? What change? Pile number 2. Guys, beautiful, blessed. You're about to be blessed, okay? And we got community at the back of the deck. Again, I'm seeing that as like you I wasn't going to say reuniting. I was going to say uniting, but they made me say reuniting. So this could be somebody that you're reuniting with. But I feel like you're going to have somebody that comes in, okay, and helps you to believe that life is good again. So pile number 2, that is your reading. That is what's changing for you. If the reading resonated with you, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in my next one. Hey, group number 3, if you chose the Simplicity card with the Rainbow Aura crystal, I put these two together because I saw this rainbow here, and this is the Rainbow Aura. So rainbows could be significant for you guys at this time. Also, white roses could be significant, but they're showing me your spirit guide is patting you on the back right now. Your spirit guide is telling me that not that nothing's changing around you, but there's a lot changing within you, okay? I feel like they're seeing you bloom, and they're seeing you, because they're showing me something about, you know how like what you focus on expands? And yeah, they're showing me this, and then the expansion around it. So you know how like when you click on something on the internet, they start to show you more of the thing that you clicked on, right? Same thing is true with life. And the things that you focus on in your mind, that's what the universe shows you, because the universe thinks that's what you want to see. But I feel like you guys have mastered this, and you guys have realized that you know, with what you're thinking, that's what you're going to see more of. And your spirit guides, they were patting you on the back in the very beginning, and they're saying that you've evolved and you've bloomed, okay? And you guys are now focused on the right things. So the good things are going to start to show up in your life now because you switched your energy, you switched your focus. They're telling me that you totally like changed your focus. Like maybe some of you have gone on your pages and like blocked things that used to bother you, or blocked people in your life that, you know, don't resonate with you anymore. You guys are really evolving here is what Spirit's saying. And they're saying it's as simple as that. You realized how simple it is to bring things into your life. I'm feeling like some of you in this pile have mastered like the law of attraction, manifestations, and you just keep receiving now. Look, Six of Pentacles. Because you realize how to do it, you're receiving. I'm seeing this guy get money in his hand. It's like you're realizing how to balance the scales in your favor. Ooh, I love this reading, pile 3. Pile number 3, what's changing for my pile number 3 is, somebody's name could be Rose in this pile. Pile number 3. I also did hear the name Rodney. Queen of Wands. Wow. And this is like the witchy queen for me. Okay. This is like, you know, maybe you guys have learned how to do some sort of like magic or some sort of ritual. It's like you're learning. What's changing for you is things are showing up in your life that you want now because you're making it happen. It's like you're taking the actions and you're taking the necessary steps to create the life that you desire here, pile number 3. 7 of Cups, and look what you get. Everything. 7 of Cups is like the world is your oyster. You get every single thing in these cups, right? There's so many possibilities. I'm hearing endless possibilities because your arms are open to receive. And now, because you changed, the universe is flooding you with the things that you want. Wow, this is so beautiful, pile number 3. King of Cups. Wow, you guys could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But what I'm getting here is they're telling me Pisces energy. And Pisces energy is that dreamy energy. It's like you're dreaming your life into being. And your spirit guides are so freaking proud of you. I don't know why they just showed me like a plate of like cookies and milk. It's like you get that like milk and honey, or you're getting that sweet treat, the sweet treat of life. And then they're saying limited edition. So it's like first of all, you've eliminated the things that you don't want to make way for the things that you do want, okay? And now I want to open the window because it's so hot in my house right now. And they're telling me, metaphorically speaking, you've opened some sort of window to allow the goodness in. Hold on, guys. I want to open my window. Yes, and the wind's blowing now, and they're saying the winds of change. There's a big change blowing in the wind for you guys because you've changed inside. 9 of Cups, pile number 3. You're getting your wish fulfillments because you are this magician. It's like you learned how to, like, what's hiding behind the curtain, and you're realizing there was no magic. You were the magic all along, and now it's like the genie, your wish is my command. The universe is saying to you, what is it that you want? Because we're here to fulfill your wishes. Because that's as simple as it is. Simplicity, that's as simple as it is. It's like you attract the things that you have in your life by your thoughts. Guys, look, the magician. Guys, you are the magician and you're manifesting with the speed of light here, Knight of Wands. Like things are going to start coming in because you've learned the magic of the universe. Wow. Pile number 3. This is a deep reading. You guys broke the code. Yeah, and I'm hearing cheat code. It's like you feel like you got the cheat code, but it's like you just realized how this was how it was all along. What you focus on expands, and you've realized that. Queen of Wands, 6 of Swords, and you're on your way. You guys are on your way. 6 of Swords is moving to calmer waters. You're like, I don't have to be in these turbulent waters. I can reject that. And then, Tell the universe, I want to go in a different direction. And this is you co-creating with your spirit guide to move you into calmer waters, for you to receive your heart's desires. Ooh, I love this. Pile number 3s. What is the 7 of Cups? Oh, yeah. And you're like, I can reject things that I don't want with the 7 of Swords. I can turn my energy, turn my mind away from it and focus on the things that I love. And that is the secret, right? We don't want to attract the 7 of Swords, so we don't think about the 7 of Swords. We cover the 7 of Swords, and this is what we get. We fill our cups with only the things that we want, right? Yes, you guys have really learned. You're mastering this. You're mastering the law of attraction, the law of assumption. Maybe you guys have been doing research on this. I'm seeing the fish, and that's that Pisces energy again. You're daydreaming. You're daydreaming things into reality here. King of Cups. 3 of Swords. Wow. It's like you're putting an end to something. You're like, they're showing me how it's like you cross something out, or you put a line through it. It's like, I'm no longer, you're rejecting the things that you don't want. You're like, no, that's not my reality. My reality is filled with wish fulfillment. So this is what your environment is going to show up as. And Spirit says people don't realize how simple it truly is to get everything you want, to transmute with the Temperance card, to transmute the negative, right? Just by simply changing your mind, right? You start to see you're always creating. So what you're thinking right now is creating your tomorrow. Start thinking good thoughts right now, you transmute those bad thoughts, and you get that 5 of Pentacles energy the hell out of here, right? You guys realized it. So congratulations, pile number 3. You're about to have the life of your dreams. Lots of wishes coming true with this 9 of Cups. What is this 9 of Cups? Yep. There it is. 6 of Pentacles is like having more than you could have imagined. I feel like this pile, you're going to be getting every wish that you want. Okay, you're going to be getting, you guys have figured out how to receive from the universe. This is the card of receiving. And this is also the card of having so much that you could give to others. So maybe even some of you are going to teach what you've learned, the law of attraction, the law of assumption. Okay, look at the back of the deck, 9 of Pentacles. You guys, financially speaking, there could be big changes in your life. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. That's like, I have more than enough. I am abundant. Look, 5 of Wands. I feel like people are going to be trying to get your secret. As I see that, I see the High Priestess peeking out. People are going to try to ask you, what did you do? How did you change your life? How did you change your circumstances? And when you tell them how simple it is, how simple, the law is that, you're always creating through your thoughts. It's almost like they don't believe you. They're like, yeah, okay. But the proof is in the pudding, because your life is going to start reflecting everything that you've learned with the Hermit. Spiritual guidance, commitment, a way shower. You can show people the way, but I don't know that a lot of people will believe you, because a lot of people are kind of jaded by their circumstances, and they don't realize how simple it really is to receive everything you want. Pile number 3. Knowledge. Absolutely. Abyss, secrets, lessons yet to be learned. You learn the secret. You guys have unlocked this knowledge. You have the key and the lock, and it's like you were of two minds here. Sometimes your mind got dark, and then you started to see the reflection of that. And then sometimes you turned your face away from the darkness, and then you started to see the light, and then you rose, right? Again, something with roses. Maybe you just bought roses. Pile number 3, justice, adjustment, karmic adjustment, balance, objectivity. Guys, you have learned the secret here. You have learned how to tip the scales in your favor. And you've learned that you get what you deserve, and you get it every time, okay? Karma can be your best friend. Like, you either get good karma or you get bad karma based on the person that you are and the deeds that you do. And you're tipping the scales in your favor because you guys have a good heart. The Fool, leap of faith, freedom, and trust, and you trust the universe. You trust that the universe is going to bring you the things that you love, the things that you want. Beautiful energy. Pile number 3. You have mastered the secret. Pay attention to the signs. You see the signs. You see what the universe shows you. You see that when you pay attention to your thoughts, it shifts your reality. Pile number 3. Activate appreciation. You've activated this, and this is the receiving hands. So you're going to do nothing but receive. And you're going to be so appreciative to the universe, and when you show gratitude, you get more. So it's like you just keep getting and getting and getting. You guys are going to be in a state of receiving. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. What's changing for them? Again, pay attention to the signs. You paid attention, guys. You understood the assignment, is what Spirit said. You passed this test, and now you're going to receive. Hear with your heart. You have an open heart to receive. And also, I feel like you guys are very, very grateful. Oh, they want me to get one more from this deck. One more card here for my pile number 3s. What's changing? The Seer of Destiny. Fortune, right timing, and synchronicity. I feel like you guys are going to start seeing a lot of synchronicities that your luck is changing. I'm seeing a lot of ladybugs here. I'm seeing a swan. But this is the time for you to receive. And this is it. You're destined. You're destined for it. Look, see things clearly. You're going to see it show up in your reality. Because you changed your thoughts. You're seeing your reality differently. I just heard it's going to be a very, very joyous time. Look, a new beginning here. You're going to feel very, very free. And whenever I see balloons, it makes me think of like parties. It's like life's going to feel like one big party, okay? I know it seems like, oh, this is like a fairy tale reading. If you have that mindset, then you haven't mastered The Secret yet, okay? I strongly suggest you watch the movie The Secret or read the book because it will change your life. If this is the reality that you want, it will change your life. Pile number 3. Adventure. Yeah, maybe take this journey, take this adventure. Some of you may be going on like a new adventure here or a long trip. Okay, this could be part of something that's changing for you. Maybe you guys are going to travel someplace new or have some sort of vacation coming up. Transformation, but I feel like you've transformed, you've grown, you've earned your wings, and you've learned how to transmute things. You've learned how to take negative energy and turn it into gold, okay? Lead into gold. You guys have learned, and you're gonna have a life that you love filled with abundance. Look at this. Love and abundance. If you want love, you'll just manifest love. It's whatever you want. And look, you guys, the whole secret is to be in a state of gratitude for receiving, and then you continue to receive. You will continue to receive more. That is the law. Pile number 3, you're doing it right. Pile number 3, what's changing for my pile number 3s? What's changing for pile number 3? The past. Yeah, and remember I just talked about transmuting. I'm feeling like you're leaving this negative energy or these negative thought patterns in the past because I'm seeing the snake and it's like shedding the skin. You've shed everything from the past. You could have cut ties from the past, and this is allowing for you to move into this new life because we can't stay trapped in the past if we want a new future. Protection, yes. We want to protect our new future here, okay? Patience. There's different cycles. I feel like it took you a while to get here, but look what's peeking out. Abundance. Guys, you're going to be abundant in every way, okay? This is the new cycle of your life here. And Spirit is saying it's as simple as that. Tune into the things that you want, and you'll have everything that you wanted from the universe. It says go for it, and she's reaching up. Always look up, okay? Regulate yourself, self-regulation. The second you start to think like, oh, this is all a dream or this can't happen for me, self-regulate, okay? What is peeking out there? Embrace uncertainty. Maybe you don't understand how it fully works yet, but it's all unfolding for you, like this rose. It's like opening up, right? All right, they want me to get these. Pile number 3. What is changing for pile number 3? Deception and envy. Yeah, I feel like the mask is off, right? It's like you now see reality for what it is. I feel like you could have deceived yourself into believing that you had to have a future of lack. But then you opened your eyes, you've learned, or if this hasn't happened yet, this is what you're going to be looking into, and this is what, your life is changing into. This is the Seven of Swords, and you've learned that, like, I don't have to live in lack. I don't have to envy other people because I can have the life that I want anytime I want just by changing my thought process, just by believing in the impossible. Whoa. Okay, we're not going to take all of those, but I am going to take this one. Authority. Yeah, by being the boss and the authority in your own life, by speaking things passionately into existence, passion ignited. Okay? I feel like you're bringing this into your awareness that, your thoughts create your future. Firm foundation. 2 number 4s, you could start seeing 444, and this is giving you so much hope here, okay? And this is the star card, and the star card talks about wishes coming true. You're gonna have all these wishes coming true because you believe that it's time to receive now. You've been patient long enough, and you're like, she has her hand open, like, I'm ready to receive this now. And then the universe says, your wish is my command. This is the Wheel of Fortune, destiny. Then that's what's destined for you. It really is that simple with the simplicity card, guys. Some of you could be moving to the city. They just showed me the word city, and I heard movement, okay? So some of you could be moving to the city or a city, a big city. Yeah, to be fair, and mending. Deep knowing. This is that awareness that you guys have now learned, okay? You have this deep knowing of how the universe works. And to be fair, this is the Justice card here. So okay, first and foremost, they're saying somebody could be signing a new contract. Maybe that's that moving. Maybe you guys are going to be signing a new lease or a new mortgage or something like that. I'm seeing that. But to be fair, you learned how to balance the scales in your favor, okay? And with this mending card, they're showing me the word ding, and they go ding, ding, ding. Like it just totally popped into your head that you can have it all. Okay, pile number 3. Yes, I split the deck, co-create. You're realizing how to co-create with the universe, and you're realizing that you can make your reality into anything that you want it to be. So the change coming in is you're going to have it all, pile number 3, because you chose it. So pile number 3, that is your reading. That is what I'm seeing. If the reading resonated with you, go ahead and give it the thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.